Okay, this is Daniel Rowe from TradeThePlan.com. It's Thursday the 22nd. I've been waiting on Crude to come down into this area, the bottom of the downsloping channel, bottom of the upsloping channel, and the bottom of this lower median line. So I'm looking to get up to the top of this channel up in here. So that's what I'm trading back to. And I want to get long between where it's at now. Which is the upsloping channel on the tick chart, and then this one, which is a little bit lower, quite a bit lower actually, on the minute charts. I'm gonna wait for the bottom of that channel. Looks like we're heading there now. So I want to see 96. $90 to $96. Getting some support coming in now. Might actually be it. Yeah, it could be. Yep. Probably it. Yeah, you've got good demand coming in now. I've got to see it come down just a little bit lower before I get into it, though. If it's going to come down at all. It looks to me like that could very well be the low. If it is, then, you know, I've missed it, but that's fine. It's better to wait for the really nice ones than to get in early and get stopped out on a trade that would have turned into a perfect one. And then have, you know, 2 attempts at it. And then sometimes the perfect one fails, so then you would possibly have 2 losing trades instead of just 1 on the same setup. And that's just not acceptable to me anymore, so yeah, hopefully it pulls back down and hits this just below 77 area. It hit 77.03. So now I've got to wait. If it does come back down, then we'll have even better bullish momentum divergence. It'll look nicer. And we would have already had 1 attempt at moving up and out of this area, so even more and faster demand should come in if we do come back down below 77. But we do have the volume coming in, which is critical. It's good volume divergence on the 5-minute and the 10-minute. Let's look at the tick chart again. Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually. Just not quite. I don't know that it's actually going to come back down. That is the low volume node of the entire value area of this move up since the recent low on the 10th or the 9th. 9th. And that's your kind of zigzag looking corrective wave, I think, for the moment, for the time being. It's a good spot. See, it's 2 different channels that I've drawn here. This is one that's a little tighter, and then this is the one that's a little bit wider to this high instead of that high. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, that's pretty much a hit, just not perfect. This one is. And then this one is much further away. Alright, so we do have plenty of areas in the market geometry. We have excellent volume coming in here. Ooh, that's a good looking 2-bar pattern on that 10-minute chart now. So this is a setup on the 10-minute. We're even back to the areas on this RTH4 chart. Alright, it's turning back up. I'm going to go ahead and get 1. Yeah, I got 1. And then I'll get 1 more at about 98 if it comes down. About 90. If I can get a second one. Okay, so it did turn up out of that low. It never did pull all the way back like I wanted it to get into a second contract, but that's all right. I think it's making a high right now, actually. And I'm gonna hold it. I'm going to hold it. Because I want to see crude push up to the top of this channel. So my target is well above that high at about 83-ish. About 82.50. we'll see what it looks like when it gets up there tomorrow, if it gets up there tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. It's been a while since I've made a video on a trade, and I figured I'd just give it a shot today, and turns out it actually was a pretty decent setup. It wasn't picture perfect, but that big 2-bar pattern on the 10-minute was pretty good looking. So on volume divergence, it's a good looking corrective pattern, and we have plenty of room to the top of the channel, pulled back to that upsloping lower median line, and yeah, like I said, plenty of room back to the median line. So I'm trading from lower median line to center median line, which hopefully will, you know, actually be there tomorrow, right about where they intersect, where that center median line intersects with the top of the channel, like up in here. On the minute chart, it's actually about 82. I think it's the tick chart that was so high. Where was it? Nah, they're both about 82. What was I looking at before? I think I was looking at the hourly chart. Yeah, well, I'm using that high instead of the highest high. The highest high is actually 1 or 2 ticks higher here, and that's a safer bet. So that's about 82. Put it at 81.50 for now. Put it up in here. So I'll end the video there, and then I'll do a little update tomorrow, see what happens. All right, bye.